With the 25% import tariff now fully in effect, the U.S. auto market is bracing for swift and significant price shocks, especially in the SUV segment. Many of America's best-selling SUVs are built outside the country, meaning their prices could jump dramatically overnight. This isn't a gradual trend, it's immediate. As of April 2nd, any imported SUV coming from affected regions faces these new tariffs. Automakers are left with two options: absorb the added costs or pass them on to consumers. Most are expected to do the latter. In this video, we'll break down 10 SUVs facing the harshest impact. These aren't just luxury models either. Some are popular family-friendly vehicles that were previously known for their value. From compact crossovers to off-road icons, the price increases range from thousands to over $14,000 in some cases. Whether you're shopping for a new SUV or just curious about where the market is heading, these are the models you need to watch. Let's dive into the specifics, starting with one of America's most popular SUVs, the Honda CR-V. 2025 Honda CR-V, a family favorite, hit hard. The 2025 Honda CR-V is a staple in American driveways and one of the most searched-for SUVs nationwide. However, its popularity won't shield it from the economic impact of the new import tariff. The LX and EX trims, which are built in Ontario, Canada, are now subject to the full 25% vehicle tariff. What does that mean in dollar terms? A $7,900 hike on a vehicle that starts at $31,495, pushing its price dangerously close to $40,000. That's a serious jump for a compact SUV. Meanwhile, the CR-V hybrid is assembled in Ohio and Indiana, which shields it from the full vehicle tariff, but not entirely. Key components like its engine and transmission are sourced from Japan, meaning a partial tariff still applies based on imported parts. This leaves Honda in a tough spot: either raise prices across the board or absorb margin losses. For shoppers hoping to land a reliable, affordable CR-V in 2025, this tariff means they'll either pay more or consider a different option entirely. 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser, a comeback compromised. The 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser marks the triumphant return of a beloved off-roader, smaller, more efficient, and priced much lower than its luxury-laden predecessors. With a starting price of $58,150, it seemed like a well-positioned value pick. But there's a problem. It's built entirely in Japan. That subjects it to the full 25% vehicle import tariff. If Toyota passes that cost directly to consumers, the price tag could spike by more than $14,500. Suddenly, you're looking at a Land Cruiser costing over $72,000. That leap undermines the entire value proposition that Toyota baked into the Land Cruiser's redesign. Powered by a 2.4-liter hybrid turbo engine known as the iForce Max, this SUV was supposed to blend rugged capability with efficiency. Now it's facing a price point that edges it closer to luxury territory, without the luxury branding to back it up. For those excited about the Land Cruiser's return, the tariff could be a rude awakening. 2025 Jeep Compass and Wagoneer S. Jeep's Tariff Trouble Jeep has been pushing premium pricing for years, but with consumer enthusiasm cooling, the brand is hitting a wall. The 2025 Compass and the all-new electric Wagoneer S are now directly in the tariff crosshairs. Both are manufactured in Mexico, meaning they are fully exposed to the 25% import fee. The Compass, typically priced around $31,633, could surge to nearly $40,000, an eye-watering sum for a compact SUV that's already struggling to compete in a crowded field. Then there's the Wagoneer S, Jeep's electric flagship, which starts at $67,195. A 25% hike could drive its price beyond $90,000. That's luxury brand pricing for a nameplate that's still trying to earn buyer trust in EV tech and long-term reliability. For Stellantis, Jeep's parent company, this tariff could escalate from a pricing challenge into a full-blown crisis. Unless drastic action is taken, like shifting production or slashing margins, Jeep may find its U.S. market share in real jeopardy. 2025 Hyundai Palisade. Value vanishing overnight. The Hyundai Palisade has carved out a loyal following thanks to its roomy 3-row seating, upscale cabin, and feature-rich trims at a relatively modest price. But its value-focused image is now under pressure. Unlike the Kia Telluride, which is assembled in Georgia, the Palisade is imported from South Korea. That means it's now fully subject to the 25% vehicle tariff. With a base price of around $38,000, the Palisade could climb by nearly $9,600 if the full cost is passed along, putting the new price just shy of $48,000. That's creeping into entry-level luxury territory without the badge to justify it. For families shopping in the upper 30,000s, this price jump could force them to consider used models or switch to domestically assembled alternatives. Hyundai may need to rethink its pricing strategy or accelerate plans to localize Palisade production, or risk losing ground in one of its most competitive segments. 2025 Ford Bronco Sport, off-road hype, meets economic reality. The Ford Bronco Sport entered the market with strong buzz, rugged looks, and off-road ambition. It was Ford's promise of adventure in a compact, more affordable package. But beneath the cool design lies a growing concern: reliability issues, uneven build quality, and now, steep price inflation. Built in Mexico, the Bronco Sport is fully exposed to the new 25% tariff. That could raise its average transaction price from $31,000 to nearly $39,000. For a model already facing skepticism from buyers, that's a serious blow. The Bronco Sport's appeal always hinged on delivering off-road vibes at a lower price. But with competitors like the Subaru Forester or Honda CR-V Hybrid offering more refinement and better value, the tariff might tip the scales. Ford now faces a tough question: absorb the tariff and eat into already thin margins, or pass it along and risk alienating price-sensitive buyers. Either way, it's not just a pricing issue. It's an identity test for a model still trying to prove it's more than just a lifestyle accessory. 2025 Mazda CX-5, aging favorite faces an expensive future. The 2025 Mazda CX-5 continues to win fans with its refined interior, sharp handling, and near-premium appeal, but it's now running on borrowed time. Built entirely in Japan, the CX-5 is subject to the full 25% tariff, which could push its $35,000 price to nearly $44,000. That's a staggering increase for a model that hasn't had a full redesign in nearly 8 years. To make matters more complicated, Mazda's newer and larger CX-50 is assembled in Alabama, making it tariff-exempt. That could create a bizarre pricing mismatch where the older CX-5 costs more than its better-equipped sibling. This leaves Mazda with a strategic decision to make: shift CX-5 production, cut the model entirely, or allow pricing to drive customer transition toward the CX-50. For shoppers eyeing the CX-5 in 2025, that means acting fast, or risk facing either a much higher sticker price or a disappearing model. The tariff may finally accelerate what's been long speculated: the CX-5's retirement.